So welcome back to another updated rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video we are going to be rebuilding the San Antonio Spurs. Now I did ask what team I should do an updated rebuild next in my last updated rebuild. That was the Celtics. Make sure to go check that out after this video if you have not seen it. And the Spurs were the most requested team. Haven't done a Spurs rebuild in quite some time, and with all the stuff going on with the Spurs right now and Kawhi Leonard, I thought, why not? Let's do a rebuild. As long as this, as far as this team goes, we take a look at this roster. They obviously have one of the best players in the NBA. Probably the best two-way player in the NBA in Kawhi Leonard. I may move him just to make this a fun video. Like, it wouldn't be a realistic trade at all. Like, I'd definitely capitalize on his value. Like, I'd get the best offer. With that being said, I definitely could not move him as well. It all depends on what I decide to do and how this team goes. For the rest of the team, everybody else is pretty much gone. That does include LaMarcus Aldridge. I like LaMarcus Aldridge in real life. I think he's done a great job carrying this team while Kawhi has been out, but I kind of want to trade him for a top pick in this year's draft. Maybe go after like a Marvin Bagley, somebody who's a little bit younger, obviously, and on a cheaper contract. So he is probably going to be moved. Pau Gasol, no. Rudy Gay, great six-man. Don't know if I'm going to re-sign him. He's probably going to decline the player option. If he accepts it, that'd be fine with me. Keep him on the team for another year. And then Tony Parker, I'll bring back if he doesn't retire, hopefully on cheap money. If he wants a lot of money, I'm going to let him go. In the last videos when I've done Spurs rebuilds, I've tried to be loyal to Spurs fans, but most of the time, people just say don't care. Do the rebuild as you normally would. Patty Mills got paid this offseason. Not on my team. He's not. Kyle Anderson, I wouldn't mind bringing back. I know he's like, he's still young. He's got potential. That's pretty much the only promising side of him. Manu Ginobili, I'm fine with the one-year deal. He's probably going to retire. He pretty much always does. Dejounte Murray, I want to be at least my backup point guard for this whole video. I think he can be at least a 79 overall by the end of this video, maybe even into the 80s. I probably won't ever send him to the G League, but I definitely could. That definitely could be an option. Danny Green, he's going to accept that player option. He's going to be traded. And then, yeah, pretty much everybody else just nobody cares about. So I just simulated the rest of the season. I did start today, and we are currently in the off season. So we're going to be doing 3 years of this. This is going to count as the first off season. So this is pretty much season number 1 right now. So let's head up to staff signings. Make sure we can re-sign Popovich if he's not here. He is here, so we're fine. Assistant GM, I'll bring in Owen Masters if he wants to come in. I'm pretty much just going to do all this staff signing stuff, get the guys I pretty much always get. So I'll do this, and I'll see you guys once I have a trade for LaMarcus Aldridge. So I do want to go ahead and see if the Atlanta Hawks will make this trade with me, sending them LaMarcus Aldridge for the 2nd overall pick. It's pretty much fair value. They like what they have, but I bet I can get this to go through. They have a ton of cap space, so maybe if you want to take Patty Mills from off my hands, actually, it's kind of an overpay. I feel like they're probably going to take that. Can I give you, like, Derek White? And just, like, I'll give you my 2nd round pick this year. Another 2nd round pick. Seriously? Stop being so anal about it. I'll give you one, like, seriously. Okay, whatever. We got the 2nd overall pick. I know giving up LaMarcus Aldridge might not have been ideal to most people, but I can live with it. I'm probably going to move my 1st round pick this year for a future first. All good teams we're getting offers from. So anyone next year? No, they're literally, it's all the same. So who's going to be the worst? 2K hates the Celtics. Let's just take the Celtics. So that is fine with me. Now we do have the 2nd overall pick. Can I move any of my bad contracts for players in like this year's draft? I mean, by bad contracts, it's pretty much Gasol and Patty Mills. So actually, we'll do Gasol first. 2.5-star trade value. I can get the 11th overall pick and a future pick. That is happening. And yep, that trade is absolutely, that is exactly what I was looking for. Pretty much, literally nothing else. So now, Patty Mills, I would like maybe like a 15th pick, depending on if a team has cap space. These are the typical offers you get for players that do not have very good contracts. Thomas Satoransky's interesting. He's been playing pretty well for the Wizards, but I'm not giving him a 1st round pick. If I go Patty Mills, he's up here. Who has, like, can I get 12? I don't really want to give up anything else. You're not getting Dejounte Murray. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get 12. Okay. 16 by the Bucks. Counter offer, they want to do a 1st for Dellavedova. Okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm probably just going to trade Dellavedova right now for another 1st. So let's move him. And 1st round pick. Cool. So that's fine. We now have, is it 3 picks? We do have 3 picks in this year's draft, so I guess I'll see you guys rookie signings with who I drafted 2nd, 11th, and 16th overall. So here, rookie signings, 2nd overall pick. Colin Sexton was taken 1st overall, and I was going to go with Bagley, but I thought DeAndre Ayton was obviously going to be taken 1st overall, so he was sitting there. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to decline the best player in the draft. And then I took Miles Bridges 11th and Robert Williams 16th. I might throw at least Williams in the G League, probably Bridges, depending on what I do with Kawhi Leonard, of course. So team player options. Rudy Gay actually ends up accepting. Danny Green and Joffrey Laverne both accept. And Brandon Paul I'm just going to let walk. So we're going to trade pretty much both those guys right now. I might be keeping Rudy Gay. No promises there. So Danny Green, let's just see what we can get. Hopefully a first-round pick. That's pretty much all I'm asking for. Pat Beverly wouldn't be terrible, but Buddy Hield. I don't really want to give a first-round pick from him, though. I'll just take a first from the Lakers, which is fine. Thank you, Los Angeles. And then Joffrey Laverne. Goodbye, first-round pick from Milwaukee for Joffrey Laverne. Good Lord. What has this game come to? So, right now, let's head up to the qualifying offers. Davis Bertans, sure. Kyle Anderson, sure as well. Is this the time I try to move Kawhi Leonard? First of all, we have cap space. We have a ton of cap space. So if I could like maybe sign Kevin Durant and then trade Kawhi Leonard for like some sort of Jesus, oh my God, we're gonna get Kevin Durant. There's no way I could get him and Boogie, right? Because this game, it would be over if I could get him and Boogie. Actually, how much am I paying Kevin Durant? I don't know if I can get both of them. I'm gonna have to give DeMarcus Cousins a pretty big offer just to land him, and then I might have to actually trade some players. But if I trade Kawhi for somebody on like a cheap deal, so this might actually work out. There's no way, right? Alright, we're over. We need to clear up like $4 million. And it's got to be Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay's got to go. Wow. Look at this team is going to be unbelievable. Malcolm Brogdon and a first-round pick. This game is just loving me right now. It is, what a rebuild so far. Unbelievable. Look at this team. We're going to move probably Cousins to power forward. We're going to do that right now. Power forward up to a 91. Do I move Kawhi Leonard? Markelle Fultz. I can get Aldridge. I can get Kristaps. I don't need Kristaps, though. Luka Doncic, D'Lo. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to have to think about that one for a little bit. I probably will move him at the start of next season, just because I was able to afford Cousins and Durant without moving him, so I don't really see a point of moving him now. I'm probably going to move him for like a really good shooting guard, like maybe Klay Thompson, if we could maybe somehow manage to do that. So right now, let's see what position I need. So point guard, Brogdon and Murray. I'm actually fine with running Brogdon for this year. Shooting guard, we don't have, but I'm going to trade for a shooting guard. So Durant and Bridges, I'm fine with. Power forwards, I'm good with, and we need a backup center. So I actually want to move Robert Williams to the G League, so center and power forward are needed. Can I get Brook Lopez? We have an $8 million mid-level exception. If I get Brook Lopez, that would be perfect. Can we get him? And we do. And now could I get a power forward of some sort? Mike Scott, no thank you. It's pretty much guys on like the minimum contract only. So, sure. Jonas Jerebko, you want to come here? Cool. That'd be awesome. So, I guess we're trading Kawhi Leonard now. It's official. So, I know I could have made this team sick if I made Kawhi like a two-guard, but why not? Let's have fun with this video. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 1 when I have a trade for Kawhi Leonard. So I have honestly no idea if the Golden State Warriors will even take this trade. I mean, I know the Warriors are obviously overpowered already, but we did just take Kevin Durant from them. So would you be willing to give me like a first-round pick too? If they don't do this, like what? That's just kind of crazy. Seriously? That's just kind of stupid. Like, I guess I'm going to take DeRozan, but it's kind of a downgrade, but I'm not giving you Brook Lopez, and I don't want Jeff Green. So, what's wrong with this? The Spurs would require $2 million more. Shit, I guess it has to be that. Okay, you know what? I can live with giving up Brook Lopez, and then I'll trade Jeff Green for another center. So, I wanted to go after Clay. I can live with DeMar DeRozan, obviously, but just kind of annoying that 2K is going to be 2K and just not help me out at all. So, let's just actually move Jeff Green right now for a backup center. It's not like he's going to be starting anyways, whatever center we get for him. So it's fine. I would have liked to have Brook Lopez, but I can live with it. And please don't be mad at me that I just traded Kawhi Leonard. It's a fantasy style rebuild. I would obviously never trade Kawhi Leonard if I didn't have to. Let's take Bam Adebayo. Nice young center. So right now I'm going to go ahead, send Robert Williams, going to the G League, and we are rotation's looking good. So Bam Adebayo, you're going to actually play 20 minutes. We'll go 18 here. We can go 17 here. David West, you're going to play like 10. Joe Harris, no, whatever. And do I want Joe Harris to join? I'll give Joe Harris like 8 minutes still. So we're going to go 30 here. We're going to go 35 here. We're going to go 34 here. Cool. rotation is all set. So Malcolm Brogdon, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, DeAndre Ayton off the bench, Bam Adebayo, Dejounte Murray, Miles Bridges, David West, and Joe Harris. So obviously we'd like to upgrade at point guard. We're probably going to be doing that this offseason. So, but for now, this team is unbelievable. There's no way we're losing a game. Or, well, we'll lose a game, but there's no way we're not going to win the championship. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. If this team doesn't win a championship, that's unbelievable. And of course, we lose our first game somehow. Okay, 2K. Okay, so we're here at the end of season number 1. Russell Westbrook basically averages a triple-double and wins MVP. Michael Porter Jr., Rookie of the Year for the Memphis Grizzlies, former 3rd overall pick. Greg Monroe, 6th Man of the Year for the Thunder. Andre Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Pat Connaughton, wins Most Improved. And Greg Popovich is going to win Coach of the Year. We went 68-14. If you're really shocked about that, you really shouldn't be, because we had an unbelievable team. Kawhi Leonard making All-NBA first team in Toronto, has an career year. Unbelievable career year. He really averaged pretty much 8 points his rookie year. That's unbelievable. I did not know that about Kawhi Leonard. So he puts up 26.5 this year, 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists. They probably got the better end of that deal, but we're just having fun with this video anyway. So let's see if we do have any Spurs. At the moment, we do only have Kevin Durant. Okay, so Kevin Durant was not as good as Kawhi, but we also had many more scoring options on our team than the Raptors do. So Spurs on all defensive teams, no, and we do have DeAndre Ayton on the all-rookie first team, who puts up 12.5 and 9.5. So also, I use the top-rated draft class that I pretty much have always been downloading, and it seems really overpowered right now for some points. So if anybody has a better draft class suggestion, I would like it if you could comment down below in the comment section, because this draft class just seems totally overpowered. It's not actually horrible. It's just like these 4 prospects right here seem like totally overpowered, but who knows? Maybe that's their overall they would be at the end of the rookie year. So if you're fine with this draft class, if you're fine, I just pretty much showed you all their stats. I'll keep it, but if not, let me know any new ones down below in the comment section that you want me to use. Standings-wise, we were 6 games up on the Rockets, who are also very good, and Robert Covington, okay, they re-signed Clint Capella, looks like, so their team is definitely pretty good. Player stats, KD led us in scoring, then it was DeRozan, then Cousins, Brogdon, Ayton, Bridges, who wasn't horrible. What is Robert Williams overall up to? He's up to a 79 overall, which I absolutely love. Rebound was Ayton, Cousins, and Durant, and assist was DeRozan, Brogdon, and then Durant. How do we do team-wise? Like points per game, we better have been first. We were defensively, best defensive team. Obviously, it's going to give us the best differential. So, first round of the playoffs, taking on the 8-seeded Phoenix Suns. Shouldn't be an issue. I don't even know how we lost the game to them, but we end up winning in 5. Now taking on the Golden State Warriors, and we win in 5. Taking on the Houston Rockets. Sweep them, taking on the 76ers in the finals. Embiid, Simmons, they have to go. Fuck. Who did they trade for? Who did they trade for Rudy Gobert? Marcus Smart and TLC. That's unbelievable. This team's good, but this is how confident I am. There we go. We win in 5. DeMarcus Cousins is your finals MVP. So we get 1 championship done. If we win another one next year, it'll probably be the last season of the video. So I'm going to send him up to the NBA draft, but I am going to trade for a better point guard. So I'll see you guys there once I have a trade for a better point guard. So before we trade for a point guard, we're going to move our 30th overall pick for 2 seconds. I wasn't offered any first, which is kind of unfortunate, but I can live with it. So we're just going to skip over the draft. We pretty much have to get through rookie signings and team player options before we can end up doing that. So Adebayo and Dejounte Murray are going to come back, and so we pretty much need to offer Malcolm Brogdon like a pretty big deal. So I mean, I don't mind having Malcolm Brogdon as my starting point guard. Oh my God, Kawhi Leonard made it a free agency. You don't ever see that. If only I have the cap space. If only. Jokic doesn't even have an offer. Mans doesn't even have an offer. So I don't think we have like any cap space right now. So I have somebody I kind of want to go after. Point guard. He should be making cheap money. Where is he? Right here, Jamal Murray. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to trade for him. Like, I doubt I can just do first-round picks, which sucks. What if I were to trade Bam Adebayo in this Lakers first-round pick that has 3-star trade value at the moment? Could I get offered Jamal Murray? Oh my God, of course trading's broken. All right, you know what? I'll be back in a second once I figure out a trade. Trading is still broken. Okay, so I decided I'd do this manually. Trading is a little bit messed up. They don't want to do this, but they want that Lakers first-round pick. It's fine. This is probably the last year that's not English. Anyway, so welcome to the team, Jamal Murray. Going to be starting at point guard for us, and then Dejounte Murray is going to be the backup. So I am going to or I'm not going to give back. I am going to give Brogdon the qualifying offer, and I think I'm actually going to play him at backup shooting guard. So I think that's actually pretty much a win-win. I like Jamal Murray a little bit more than I like Brogdon. I'm not renouncing the rights on you. I'm going to renounce the rights on all these guys, though. So we also need to sign a backup center, which would be nice. Dwayne Dedmon, we have a $9 million mid-level exception. Dwayne Dedmon was definitely once a Spur, I feel like. Was he a Spur before he was a Hawk? I'm like 90% positive he was. I'll find out once okay. Yes, he was. Okay, I was like, I thought he could have been, but I was also like, maybe he wasn't. I'm just an idiot. Malcolm Brogdon, no, you are not going to the Grizzlies. Sir, I'm going to move you to shooting guard, where you are going to be a backup to DeRozan. Up to an 85 overall. Not too bad. So we look at this right now, point guard Murray and Murray. I did not realize that. DeRozan and Brogdon are shooting guards. Durant and Bridges are small forwards. Cousins and Williams are going to be power forwards. And then Ayton and Dedmon. This team, absolutely insane. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2, where it probably will be the last year. So this will be the rotation for what is most likely the last season. Jamal Murray, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, and DeAndre Ayton. Off the bench, Malcolm Brogdon, Dejounte Murray, Robert Williams, Miles Bridges, and Dwayne Dedmon. I think this team should win like 75 games. I mean, I've definitely done it before. Probably will happen again. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2, where hopefully this team can win a second championship in a row. So we're here at the end of season number 2, and Steph Curry wins MVP. RJ Barrett, Rookie of the Year for the Knicks. Jordan Bell, 6th Man of the Year. Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Trae Young, Most Improved. What team did you get drafted by? You got drafted by the Cavs. Okay. I actually see that a lot in my league, which is weird. Like, he just somehow ends up on the Cavs. Like, I know they obviously have the Brooklyn pick, so they have a high pick, which makes sense, but it's, like, always him. Like, with some teams, you see, like, some variety. Like, see DeAndre Ayton and Barry between, like, the Suns, the Grizzlies, the Hawks, stuff like that. But Trae Young seems to always end up on the Cavs. Weird little rant right there, but it's just had to get it off my mind. And Popovich, once again, Coach of the Year. We go 63-19. Not as good as I wanted to be, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we still ended up first in the conference, and we did. We had a tight battle with the Warriors while I was paying attention. We ended up 6 games ahead of them, which is fine. Kevin Durant led us in scoring, then it was Cousins, then DeRozan, then Ayton, and then Jamal Murray. Brogdon wasn't bad. Bridges wasn't bad. Neither was Robert Williams. I really love the G League in this. I really do. I'm so happy that I found out that it works. DeAndre Ayton, like, see, this is what I mean. Like, he's already an 88 overall, which, I mean, it could happen. Don't get me wrong. Like, second year, like, what was Porzingis, like, his second year? Like, what was... I don't fucking know. Ben Simmons is like an 88 right now. So, I mean, it's not unrealistic. It's just, I don't know. It's weird to see. And then DeMarcus Cousins, Kevin Durant, and assist was Jamal Murray, DeMar DeRozan, and then Kevin Durant. So, first round of the playoffs, taking on the 8-seeded Mavericks. Let's just win. Can we not... Can we not go to 7 games with the 8 seed, please, when you win 63 games and you have 4 All-Stars? Just doesn't make much sense, 2K. We beat the Rockets rather easily, looks like. Here come the Warriors, who we had a problem with all year. We lost a few games to them. We're up 3-1, though. Let's not pull a Warriors against the Warriors, and we don't. We're now taking on the Cavs in the NBA Finals. It's just Trae Young's Cavs team. I don't know who else's Cavs teams it would be. It's not LeBron's or Kevin Love's. Larry Nance Jr. Okay, Trae Young. We should smoke him. We should smoke him. I'm going to hop into the Game 4, because I know it's going to be Game 4. Pretty much no matter what, I want to hop in and get some gameplay with this team. Unless we're getting blown out, then I'm not going to. And this is actually a tight one. It's a 2-point game. Let's see if I can clutch this out and win a championship. I'm horrible in game, by the way, if this is the first video you're watching. Okay, so we're here in the game right now. Let me just make sure I have my lineup in that I want. Murray, Brogdon, Durant. Nope. DeRozan, you have to be playing right now, buddy. It's not the time for you to be tired and shit. Also, am I on Hall of Fame? We're good. Okay, let's get this done. I'm horrible in game, as I've mentioned like 6 times already, so I'm sorry about if that's annoying. But DeAndre Ayton has 6 and 15, which is, I'd like a few more points maybe. I'm not worried about Aaron Baines out there. Get that out of here. Kevin Durant beats his shit in. Give the ball up to Brogdon. Okay. First of all, let's go up here. And nope, not sub out. I wanted to go here, and I wanted to go ISO. Malcolm Brogdon has so much more speed than LeBron. Oh! Whoa, why couldn't you finish? I just put LeBron on his ass. Dead ass. I just put LeBron... My YouTube career should be over. That might be the most accomplished thing I've ever done in my life. I just put LeBron James... I just shook LeBron James off his ass. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to hide this. Oh, my God. That's so nice. That is so nice. Welcome back in the game, DeRozan. I just shook LeBron James actually off his ass. KD, easy layup. Okay. We tied the game up. Like, where's LeBron right now? Like, he should be off the court. I don't care if this is clutch time when he's on the verge of getting swept on his home floor. We just broke your ankles out of this world, and it is so disrespectful that Trae Young thinks he can just wear Kyrie's number. That's not how that works. That's a foul, and one. Kevin Durant clutching up in the NBA Finals. What does he have for points? He has 23 and 4. He hits that free throw, makes it a 3-point game, and we are on an absolute tear right now. Let me see. Jamal Murray right here. Trae Young. Jamal Murray has 15, 4, and 7. That is all I can expect from him. Do they want an ISO? Cousins got 16 and 13. That is beautiful. Come on. Nope. Get that shit out of here. Look at this. I'm clutching up when I play in-game. DeRozan's got 14, 2, and 6. You know what this is time for? Nope, shit. I always do the wrong thing. ISO ball. DeMar DeRozan, one-on-one. I have no idea who this is, but you are not as good as DeMar DeRozan. Marcus Cousins, what the shit? You know, you just kill my vibe when you do stuff like that. Finish a dunk. Finish a dunk. Good Lord. Especially when we're on the verge of winning a championship, and you do that. Also, who in the world thinks it would be a good idea to be playing Aaron Baines in clutch time? That's just not smart. Trae Young, yeah, take your time. It's not like you have a clock, and not like you're losing, buddy. Do something. He's going to hit a stupid 3, I feel like. Come on. The 2 best players in the world one-on-one. Now the second 2 best players in the world, Larry Nance Jr. and DeMarcus Cousins. Shit, that didn't... Nope, no, fuck me in the ass. I knew it, too. I overcommitted. Overcommitted. Here we go. ISO ball. Trae Young ain't got no defense. Cross back. Shit, that was actually really good defense. Okay, we're going to try this with DeRozan. You got to do it quick. Go. Go, DeMar. And one. Oh, okay. I'll take the foul, though. You might be asking why... Oh, and Aaron Baines fouls out. Ooh, it's a big one. You might be asking why all I'm doing is ISO ball right now. It's because it's all I know how to do. I don't really know how to run plays. Plays are not really my strong suit. DeRozan, he's going to... He's going to hit every free throw when there's a 69% chance of it going in. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, my God. They have Alec Burks on DeMar DeRozan in clutch time. I mean, just what? What do you think's going to happen? Oh, my God. I almost stole that. Come on. Oh, that was good defense, too. Oh, great contest. Run, KD. Nope. Kick it back out. I don't want to waste time. No. Okay. ISO ball. Alec Burks on Kevin Durant. GOAT versus GOAT. Go back in. Oh, my God. That's just disrespectful. That was a foul, too. He got hit on the arm. It's just total disrespect. We're up by 4. Kevin Durant, 23 points in 33 minutes. This game couldn't be going any better. This is the best I've ever played 2K. This is honestly the best I've ever done at. Like, I'm so bad in game, and I have no idea how I'm doing this right now. Against Hall of Fame CPU. Like, that's just normally totally cheese. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm playing with some... Oh, my... Get that out of here! Let's go. Run it, Jamal Murray. Up to KD. KD. Slam it home. It's over. Let's go. Kevin Durant has that clutch gene. This game is over. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. Back at the loading screen, we win a championship back-to-back years. I thought this team was absolutely unbelievable. Again, I'm sorry if you don't like that I traded Kawhi Leonard. I think it was worth it, though. We win 2 championships. And Marcus Cousins, Finals MVP, puts up 19 points, 12 rebounds, 3.5 assists, pretty much 2 blocks. So if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know what updated rebuild you want me to do next. I can't promise fireworks and all the videos like this one. I mean, this team was just absolutely insane. Doesn't always work out like this, though. Sometimes I have teams where I have 190 overall, but this one I had 2, but I had borderline 5. So if you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Let me know what updated rebuild you want me to use next. I'll see you guys all in the next video.